Wildlife photography is a gift from Mother Nature like no other. It will change your life, and I'm going to tell you why. My name is Rachel Bigsby. I'm a wildlife photographer and filmmaker, and over the years I've been privileged enough to film some of Britain's most elusive and beautiful wildlife for BBC Earth, BBC Springwatch, Countryfile and more. As a wildlife photographer, I'm really fortunate to have a portal into a secret world that surrounds all of us. It gives me the opportunity to visit new places around the British Isles. I'm fortunate enough to see sunrises and sunsets, birds that are perhaps red listed, and birds that are coming back from the brink of extinction. For me, it provides an opportunity to feel free and to cherish precious moments with the wildlife that's all around us. If you're wanting to get into wildlife photography, the good news is you're going to have to buy yourself a new lens. Now, for a full frame camera, the minimum focal length I would recommend is 400mm. The 100 to 400 is a great lens because it's small, it's lightweight, and it's got image stabilization already built in. It's great for photographing frame-filling subjects, just like deer, or perhaps wildlife that isn't as timid, like urban foxes. But if you are wanting to photograph something slightly more timid, or maybe smaller that you need to get closer to, the 150 to 600mm lens will be perfect. The great thing about the 150-600 is that it's a zoom lens, and this means you can zoom in and out really quickly, allowing you to react to your subject's behaviour. I personally love photographing at 600mm. It gives you the opportunity to capture up-close portraits and details in the wildlife that your naked eye might not be able to see. With the 600mm, I can photograph puffins at Skomer Island, smaller seabirds at Bempton Cliffs, and even really timid and shy badgers in my local ancient bluebell woodland. This lens is incredibly sharp, and like the 100 to 400, it's got image stabilization built in. Considering everything that this lens gives you, I think it's an absolute steal at around £850. It might look complicated, but as long as you've got your shutter speed set to around 1,000th and your focus in continuous, so your camera constantly tracks the subject in the frame, it really is the perfect place to start. But what's more important than technique is just getting out there and giving it a go. Get your subject in the viewfinder, fire off a few shots and see what you get. And for me, that's the enjoyment of wildlife photography. The last thing to remember about wildlife photography is when to shoot. I personally prefer to photograph at sunrise and sunset because you get the gorgeous creamy golden light, just like we have now. And don't forget to get as much out of wildlife photography as possible. I hope it changes your life just like it has mine.